we were talking about expressing ourselves authentically and what that means to express ourselves authentically. And I brought up three things: habit, the fact that we will always habituate our behavior; addiction, the fact that the brain is an addiction-making machine and we get addicted to the things in our life, in our world, that become habituated. We get neurochemically rewarded. We'll talk about that on another video. And then, and finally, paradigms, the fact that we're always going to be in a paradigm, which is a worldview. The question is whether it's one of our design and intention or whether it's one by default. Most of us live in paradigms by default. But today I want to just talk briefly about habit. So the brain is a habit-making machine as well as an addiction-making machine. So habit is when we do a behavior, we are engaged in a behavior, and we get a neurochemical reward. That's the addiction part. And but the actual behavior goes from being conscious to habituated or subconscious. It goes into the background. And we don't even realize we're doing it anymore. And all of us, as you know, growing up and being subject to the conditioning of the rules and the expectations of our friends, family, and community, have developed behaviors that occur to us as authentic only because we've been doing them so long. But the question is, are they authentic to our actual essence, who we were? Or as Buddhist monks will ask, who were you when you were born before all the conditioning? So have you just habituated a way of being and behaviors that aren't actually your authentic behaviors, but they only occur and seem as authentic because you've been habitually doing them for so long? Now, there is a way to use habit to our advantage. Habit's not a bad thing. You know, when we first learned to drive a car, we had to consider over, dozens and dozens of different decisions and things in order to drive a car safely. And those things eventually became so habituated that they are pushed into our subconscious, and now we drive a car effortlessly. So habit isn't a bad thing. The question is, have you designed the habits that constitute the totality of your being? Have you designed them from a place of your intention? Have you created them as an expression of your true essence? Or are your habits the culmination of all your conditioning from years and years of doing them? And now you're mistaking your authentic expression with your, I'm just going the wrong way here, your authentic expression with a conditioned, habituated way of being. So I wanted to leave you with that question. We deal with that in whole life architecture, and I invite you to check out tmicglobal.com and join us for whole life architecture if you want to actually create habits that are aligned with your intention.